Hello, ladies and gentlemen. By now, you know what we're doing on this. Here's a card, so you can go back and see last week's predictions. And here are the points. I've been having some technical difficulties this week, so I don't know what this will quite look like at the moment, but I'm sure we'll be all right. But as always, we are with Mike and
Hello.
Phil.
Hello.
I'm Ian, and we're here to make some predictions. So the first game is an FA Cup game, which is eagerly anticipated by no one apart from Shrewsbury fans, and that is Liverpool-Shrewsbury. So, Phil, give us a lowdown and a prediction on that for me, please.
I predict that Shrewsbury are in for a payday.
Okay.
They're going to get some money out of this. But well, all good. They're going to come to Anfield. Should be a good game. I will keep it short and simple, as we are going to be playing a lesser team or a lesser strength team. No, really, probably not any first team players that were playing at the weekend. So going 3-0 to us.
Okay, fair enough. Mike, what do you make of that game?
I think Phil's taking it too lightly because, I mean, it's the first team that have been absolutely dominating. I get that their youth team do have some good, skillful players, but I think Shrewsbury are going to come out. I do still think Liverpool will win, but I think Shrewsbury are going to give them more of a game than what Phil anticipates. So I'm going to go for 2-1.
Fair enough. I've gone the other way. I think Shrewsbury are going to be right up for this game. There's a lot of players there. It'll be the biggest stadium they ever play in, maybe the biggest game they ever play in, and there'll be some young players who maybe want to make an impression to try and get a move. I do think it may go to penalties to start off with. But I've gone Shrewsbury 3, Liverpool 2. Simple as that. We move on to the next game of the weekend, which is Manchester City versus West Ham.
Premier game.
Yes, Premier League game. I'll take it, being as I am the West Ham fan in the room. Manchester City could not score against Tottenham. It was just one of those games where it weren't going in. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to have the same problem against us. I think that our defensive frailties are still there. There are still a lot of players who are not putting in the effort. We've got some new signings. One of them looked very good during the week, but hey-ho, that's part of it. So I think Man City are going to dominate this one 4-0. Who wants to take it next? I'm open to suggestions.
After you, Phil.
Okay, I like this. I've got some more optimism. I think as bad as West Ham can be, they can still play and push up front and give some trouble. City, they've got some issues up back and in the midfield at the moment. They're not all firing on all cylinders. So I do think there's going to be goals. I've going 4 goals, same as Ian, but I'm doing 3-1 Man City.
Fair enough. Mike, then, to wrap that game up.
Plain and simple, I think it's City are going to absolutely batter you. We've seen they've done it kind of all season, where after they've had a shocking game, they end up absolutely dominating. So I'm going to go 4-1.
Fair enough. And then we have the
Bonus
card
game.
or bonus
Yes.
game. I was going to call it a wild card because
I like that.
Because Arsenal aren't playing weekend card.
They've started their winter break.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost in spring. But Mike, what is the game?
I have selected Brighton versus Watford.
Ooh, competitive. Go on then. Give us your thoughts.
That's one of the reasons why I have picked this game, because I do think it will be a very competitive match. We have seen recently Watford have a bit of a resurgence under Nigel Pearson, and Brighton are just above the relegation zone. Oh, there's a couple of teams that are up there, but if Watford win this, they will then become level on points with Brighton, and I think that will make it a very interesting game. Just to give my prediction on the game, Watford didn't have a great result at the weekend, obviously losing to Everton 3-2, but I think that with the form that they've shown recently, they are starting to put goals away. Brighton have had a bit of an iffy one. Granted, they had a bit of a good result against you boys at the weekend, but I think Watford will have too much for them. And I'm wearing the Watford colours, as Phil so eloquently puts it, over the last few weeks. So I'm going to go for a Watford 2-1 win.
Fair enough. Phil, what do you reckon on that one?
Well, I agree with Mike in some regards. I think Brighton have been struggling to score all season. I think West Ham was a bit of a blip in the game and actually managed to get some goals. Watford, yeah, they've been scoring consistently for the last few games. Since Pearson comes in, he's got them scoring. Again, made some errors and Everton got back at the weekend. So, simple as this, I'm going 0-2 to Watford.
Fair enough. I think it's going to be a bit closer than what you boys are making out. Brighton have got the ability to score a bit more this year. Watford have picked up in form, so I've gone with a score draw 2-2. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it for the predictions this week. We didn't predict the Super Bowl because who cared?
I do.
It's not proper. It's not proper football.
It's not proper football, but also
he stays up to 4 o'clock in the morning watching it.
The only thing I was interested in that game was Patrick Mahomes. Other than that, I had no vested interest in that game whatsoever. So that's that.
You have to wait until 3 o'clock in the morning for him to come alive, but it was all right.
Never mind. So in that case, so I've been Ian. We have
Mike.
And
I'm Phil.
We are FDT-TV. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks very much.